think we're live. Let's find out. Not looking good on the old internet here. There we go. We're getting it going. Volume. Hello? Hello? Live. More live. We're getting it going. Let's redo this. That's way delayed. Live. Play. Let's redo live. More live. Live. Play. Live. That's pretty live. That's pretty live. Okay. So, I'm making lunch today, so I figured why not let's do a stream. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst? Plus, I got some good stories. Always got good stories. We're doing, I mean, I've cooked grilled cheese before. I'm not sure how messy my hair is. Pretty messy, but that's okay. It's not a fashion show. But it can be. So we're doing the artisanal thick cut. I mean, that's finger thick. Get down to the last of the peaches. We're going to do a peach smoothie. Got some vanilla-based Greek vanilla yogurt. We got a little bit of the old Espanol hybrid blend mixed vanilla. We're going to use real mayo on the outside of our grilled cheese because if you never heard of that, now you have. Pepper jack for the inside of the grilled cheese. A little milk for the smoothie. And we'll be using this bad boy. Although, I must say, this is my original. I have 2 of these now. True story. I bestowed this exact same thing to someone without a lid, and they gave it back to me with a lid. So, I made the smoothie the other day. It was fantastic. I did cherries because my cherries were getting old. What I found is like old fruit makes good smoothies because you're going to blend it up anyway. So we're doing the peaches. It'll be a little interesting because I'm going to try to peel the peaches, and that doesn't always go well. So, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. But let's get that slow roasting. Because the bread is thick, I can't cook it fast. It must cook slow, right? I feel like that milk should go back in the fridge, but it's only whatever temperature it is. Ooh, that is disgusting cutting board. That one's not too much better, but we're going to go with that. We'll put the gross side down. Alright, let's make some room. I mean, the milk is just sweating. I'm putting the milk back away. It's going to be a minute. Hold please. Milk's going away. Hold please. Probably going to put the... Well, now, forget it. I'm out of my mind. Here we go. We're going to use this bad boy today. This is a treasure store find. It's a good knife. The Victorinox. Never dull. Cut your finger off sharp. Gave those as gifts. Inquired how's the knife working. Was told almost cut my finger off. So that means it's safe and effective, right? That knife is safe and effective. Alright. So I gotta figure out how to peel what's the best technique for peeling a peach? A homegrown small peach. We're gonna go with cutting it in half. We're cutting off the gross parts first. Let's get because there are going to be gross parts. That's what happens when you get down to the bottom of the fruit barrel. You're going to get gross parts. You just cut those off. So what I'm going to try to do, let's see, can I fillet a fish? Oh yeah, I mean that's I mean whatever. It's going in a smoothie, but like I made one the other day that didn't turn out very good, and what I noticed was because these are homegrown peaches, the skin on them is a very aggressive skin. I mean, it's a serious skin. There's a pile of fur on it, and like when I ate that other smoothie, I kind of felt like the skin was taken away from the awesomeness of my potential totally awesome smoothie. So today I'll just kind of rough cut those up there. Look for weird spots. And yeah, you're going to have weird spots on homegrown fruit unless you're going to be like the dude that puts poison on everything. And I don't do that, so. I'm trying to be as efficient with as much fruit as possible, but I'm not getting crazy with it, you know what I mean? Just don't want them big. That's Freestone peach, by the way. If you don't know about peaches, there's Freestone and Cling. If the peach comes free, those are good. It's Freestone. And a Cling is like the kind where you have to like literally chew the flesh off the peach seed. Like it's clinging to it. So if you're going to buy a peach tree and you prefer one over the other, make sure to check that. Whether it's a Freestone or a Cling. Because that's what you're going to get every year. I didn't cut that very good, did I? So like, I had a buddy, he's deceased now, but that's a whole different story, who like, probably 2 decades ago, I was out hanging out with him and he lived in Montana, and he's like, dude, let's make some smoothies. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, man, smoothies, I'm down. And he whipped up these smoothies, and it was like frozen fruit, a banana, the yogurt, some ice, and and he used frozen orange juice concentrate, just a big scoop of it. And they were like, I don't know, they're pretty good. And I thought I made it before, and I tried to make one the other day, and it was like not good at all. I was like, what did I do wrong? And I was, chatting with somebody about it and crying about how it sucks so bad, and that person took pity on my soul and had recently looked up smoothies because I had mentioned it, and passed me on to some smoothie recipes. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing like a version of one of them smoothie recipes. Yeah, well, that's how that one went. And like I said, I did it the other day with cherry, and it turned out pretty good. Because like my cherries were getting, what you call them, like getting wrinkly. Because like, yeah, I don't know. Fresh fruit's good when it's fresh and good. But when it starts getting weird, it gets hard to eat. Because like no one wants to eat a wrinkly old pear or peach or whatever, or a bunch of gross old gross, you know what I mean? But if it's just going to get blended up and just ground, I mean, what you going to get? You're going to get ground, you know what I mean? So it's like, as long as it's not like looking like it's going to be a hazard to your health. What is it? Don't eat fuzz. That's the rule. Fermentation won't hurt you, but fuzz might. Because fuzz is mold. Yeah, you don't want to eat mold. And I don't know if this is enough or not enough peaches. This is what I grabbed. I mean, I have more, but I'm not making smoothies for 30 people. I'm making one for me and my lunch. Actually, I'm going to make one for me while I'm making my lunch is my plan. I just for some reason feel like the skin is a... I mean, definitely get your fiber. There's that. Fiber's good. Everybody likes fiber. Keep you regular. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah! Get the grilled cheese making part out of the way. That feels like it's warming up. It definitely feels like it's warming up. Okay. Because of the way my cabinets are, I have this issue here. That's you can't see. I'm just slapping away at nothing. I have height issues. So that's a thing. Right? That's a real thing. I don't know if that's screwed down now or not. Don't want to overdo her. A little dab will do you. All right. Okay. So, the official poop sheet for this particular recipe is it's a strawberry recipe. So strawberries, half cup milk, half cup of yogurt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and 6 ice cubes. So what I'm going to do is add some milk, splash it in, scoop in some yogurt, scoop it in, 3 whatever spoon I got in there, spoon it in, splash of vanilla, and some ice. That's my plan. So here we go. And I'm using peaches. So let's go back and get that milk that I just put away.
That's just hilarious.
Our half cup of milk isn't much, so we're gonna just go with, yeah, well, we went with that much. And let's do some peaches. I feel like my camera's not set up like super great for this. But I want to get the action, right? I want to get the action. Ooh, yeah. Flip plop. Me likey. And if you missed the first part, I grew those peaches myself. Self-grown peaches. Yogurt. I think I'm doing like, smells good. Sniff your yogurt, kids. Don't forget to sniff the yogurt. So let's go with, I don't know, 1, 2, I'm doing 3s, I think. 3, and then we'll, no, it's good. 1, 2, 3, and we'll do a shook off. 1, a 2, a 3, I need ice cubes. Ooh, yeah. Hold please. Ice cubes. They can be solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do like 8. Let's do 10. Ice cubes. Right? Do we add that enough? And we're going to do some of this vanilla. We're just going to do a couple little splashes. I mean, the yogurt's vanilla. I think that is everything that is required. Full all systems go. I'm pulsing. I think I put too much vanilla in it, turned brown. I mean, I could put some food coloring in there, but like, you gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me. What are we doing? Yeah, world's best boss, smoothie boss. One more. I don't like the big ice chunks. That is slightly messy. Let's try a little bit. See if it needs adjusted. Oh yeah. All right. We got a major success, kids. That is good to go. I will say, the mustache and the smoothie were not invented by the same person. There's just no way. Unless you're going to suck and smoothie through your mustache, which is, you know, I do it. If I drank the smoothie on camera, people would just start barfing right in front of the monitors they're watching it on. They'd be like, barf! I got to fill this thing up so it doesn't turn into a solid block of smoothie. Roll, please. Roll, please. Why I rinse. I learned that lesson the hard way. If you don't rinse your smoothie blender right away, you're going to have dried smoothie. And that would be a thumbs down. We don't want that. All right, the cast iron is warming up. I just splashed a little water on it. It's not super hot, but you know, it's probably hot enough to like, I don't know, potentially get something going here. Okay, let's move this out of the way. That can go someplace else. Keep schmirking blurking. The milk can go back in the fridge because that's a good place to put milk. And we'll start the next process. Smoothie, check. Yogurt. Let's put the dairy that we're not using back in the fridge just for you know, safety. Alright, we're not using that. We're not using that. We're gonna use this. And we're gonna use this. All right. So this is where it gets good. Mayo. Now, I know that's freaking some people out. Actually, I know a guy that refuses to eat mayo. It makes him have like panic attacks, which is kind of funny because the same person, I'm pretty sure, if you said, hey, would you like a fried egg? They would be like, yes, please, I'll take 3, right? I'll take 3 fried eggs. But mayo? Nope, don't want that. Well, the dirty little secret is all mayo is eggs and oil. That's all it is. It's eggs and oil. Let's see what it says on the back. Oil, water, well, I put a little vinegar in it. Eggs, a little sugar, salt, natural flavor, some mustard, that's weird, lemon juice, garlic, onion, paprika, calcium to protect flavor. Contains egg. It's eggs and oil and a little bit of other things. That's all it is. It's just whipped. So, if you know anything about anything, then you may know about oil being good at crisping, eggs being a protein, browning. And what's nice about the mayo, as you'll notice, it spreads very easily. And you can get to every little nook and cranny. Now, I'm not saying butter doesn't spread easily, but I think we've all been there at least once in our life where we're trying to spread the butter, and the butter's temperature is not congruent with the spreading of the butter. You know, it's like hard butter or something, or it's melted butter. See how that spreads real nice? You don't got to put a lot of it on there. I mean, you can if you're way into that. And yeah, I have actually tested this, and yes, it actually works. Someone told me about it, and I'm like, oops, let me do that off camera. Someone told me about this, and I was kind of like, okay, like, you know, I have a brain, so I process the information. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm following you. Never thought of that. Thought, you know, I see how that could work, you know. I use butter because that's what I've always used, not because it's what I need to use. Does that make sense? Oh, come on, lid. We're doing it. That's too funny. Okay. Now this bread is thick. It's very thick. So we want a proportionate amount of cheese to our thick bread, which is, I don't know how much cheese that is, but we're going to put some in there. I think we'll do 3 slices because I got a little overlap. Actually, that one's going to be my cutter or my breaker. My divided cheese. The cheese that will be divided. Because see how I'm short there? Do you see this? And when I put that one there, I'm short there, so I need to put a piece of cheese on, well, we're not going to put the paper on there. I need cheese on either end. That way it's, you know, all things being equal. Let's test this thing. A little water. Oh, that's frizzle frazzle in there, kids. That may, in fact, be too much heat. It's only on a 2. Well, life is short. Let's go! the camera down in there. For today's grilled cheese sandwich, we will be using the, let's use this one. I don't know why I use this one. I like it. No, that one's dirty. With the dishwasher, it's still dirty. Let's use this one. Wipe the dust off it. Because dust is... This is one of my older ones. It's got the tapered edge. Not much flex, but we should be fine. We should be good. Alright. I feel like I need to pee just because I... Oh, we're good. Bing bong! Let's put our mayo away. Yeah, let's do that. I guess Miracle Whip would maybe work, but I don't think Miracle Whip's made with eggs. So I mean, you're on your own on that one. I mean, I make no promises. What else do we have today? There's the chips. If you've seen my previous video about coffee and chips, you recognize that bag of chips. You don't judge my chip consumption. That video may or may not have been made a while ago. Oh yeah. Trying to figure out if I'm immune to the flavor of my mustache or if I just enjoy it. Oh, okay. You can see the heat's not quite even on the old, but look at that color. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's proper. That's proper grilled cheese. The only problem I'm going to have is my cheese isn't going to get enough heat to melt. Except for right here where it fell off the sandwich. Oh, come on, cheese. Just go back to your home. Get in your home. Whatever. I mean, that smoothie would be better with vanilla ice cream, I'm not going to lie, but you can get that yogurt taste, which is not bad or good. It's just, there's a yogurt taste to it. Oh, let me tell some stories while we're cooking my grilled cheese here. This morning, albeit not crack of dawn, but, you know, a couple hours before lunchtime, I'm hanging out at my house, enjoying my Saturday, because I think that's what today is, isn't it? Yeah, Saturday. And I hear the sound of an excavator and backup beepers running, and I'm thinking, well, wait a second. I was told the road construction project was not going to be happening on Saturdays. So, curious me, it's like, well, I guess I'm going to go find out what's happening. We'll fly. Hold please. I see a fly. I got away. So I go outside to see what's going on, and the dude's like running the excavator, moving it out of the way, and then he's like jumps in the skid loader and starts skid loadering rocks around. And then he starts clearing out the mud on the road, because the road is just a disaster down there. Starts clearing the mud out in a section that no one can drive on. Right? And I'm just like, not sure what's exactly happening. Like, why is that part being cleared out? And like, at first I was like, oh, they're going to clean the mud up because it's a disaster down there. And like, he just cleaned the area in the construction zone. He didn't clean the road in front of my house. And then, like, he left. Like, he got the barricades out of the way, was standing, all of a sudden he, like, started panicking, throwing the barricades back up. He saw me working, or he saw me watching him work, I guess is the best way to describe it. Turn that off. And he just yells, I'll be back in a minute out loud, like he was telling me. I'm like, I'm just watching, dude, because, like, I was told you weren't going to be working on the weekends. Whatever. I mean, not that it's not a big deal. It's just what they said, you know. I didn't say that. They said that. And the funny part is, and I haven't videotaped any of this yet, but like, they recently got a porta potty for the job site, which is a good idea, right? It's good to have a porta potty on site. Well, there's a distinct behavior that you see a human male do if he's going to take a pee in the natural world, not using a porta potty. And I'm not going to describe it exactly because I don't want to give it away, but like, it involves like getting ready to take a pee, and then looking over your shoulders. And this dude walks up to the piece of heavy equipment and starts the process. Looks over his shoulder. That's when he saw me. And then he saw me, realized that he's been seen, and then he pretended to check the equipment for a malfunction of some sort. And then he, within a couple minutes, was over at the border potty. It was pretty funny. And it wasn't like a very far walk. It was like 30 feet. But yeah, that's good stuff. Anyways, they ran one of them big wheelie brushy things. Hooks to the skid loader. They cleaned the whole road from where the road's torn out like a block and a half away, clear down to my property line, and then they stopped. They literally stopped cleaning the road and left it right in front of my house. Just mud. Well, actually, they cleaned through the hole in the road, and then they stopped. I'm just like, oh, come on, dude. Can you just clean the road? So I don't know if his boss said, go clean the road in front of there. And instead he cleaned the construction area in front of there. Like, I don't understand it. I mean, it looked like they were getting a delivery of some sort. That's what I assumed. But the dude bounced out. Like, am I getting this? I'm trying not to crush my thick bread. Doing the plunge cut first. Ooh, is this gourmet? Am I making gourmet sandwiches here? Ah, I'm burning my fingers on a gourmet. Ooh, look at that. Like apples? How about them apples? Well, the peach smoothie's almost gone, but it's well remembered. Well, yeah, I don't know, whatever. The whole project thing. Yesterday, they were moving the big pieces into the creek, a few of them. And I'm watching this circus happen, and I'm just like, whoa, this is crazy. I actually filmed some of it. But it was, like, pretty intense. And I didn't want to bother the guys, but, like, their space down there is so limited. It's absolutely, like, super limited. So, like, I just kind of snuck down and was like, hey, man, if you need to, you can go ahead and park a piece of your equipment in my driveway. I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the day. And what you're doing is, like, pretty intense because, like, there's, like, 2 excavators and a 3rd excavator there in case something goes wrong, and they're trying to dance around power lines and, like, equipment sitting in the way. So I'm just being a nice guy, you know. It's like, because normally they have to leave access for me to get it out of my driveway. So they did. They parked the big payloader in my driveway, which I told them, totally fine, man. I'm cool with it today. I'm not going anywhere. I've already ran my errands. And then, like, an hour later, they must have decided that that me being the owner of my property isn't enough, permission to park their equipment in my driveway. So they took their excavator that was parked in my driveway, backed it up, moved it over 8 feet, and then parked right in front of that dirt pile with the bucket on the dirt pile. And then when the dude left, he just drove straight back and knocked the dirt pile into my driveway by like 3 feet. I had 3 foot of dirt in my driveway, like this deep. And I'm thinking, well, that's nice because, like, I told you it was okay to park in my driveway. You parked in my driveway. Everything was fine. Then you moved from my driveway, parked on the dirt pile, and knocked the dirt pile in my driveway. Jesus. That's all true. I'm not making that up at all. That's all true. I wasn't very happy about it. I was like, well, I guess I'll... How do I describe this? I guess I'll have somebody take care of that, or maybe someone will take care of that dirt in my driveway issue. I'm sitting on my chair last night, and then at like, it's about 8 o'clock, it's dark out. I checked the weather, it's supposed to rain overnight. And I'm like, oh, so this dirt in my driveway is going to get rained on, and that's going to become a mud pile in my driveway. Like 8 inches tall by 3 foot out mud pile. Like, I don't think I could have got out of my driveway without driving over it unless I went completely up in my grass. which I've already had to shove my driveway about 2 foot into my yard just to get out because of the way the dirt pile already is, you know? I mean, whatever. I'm not complaining. These are just observations I'm making. So, miracle happened and the dirt pile was taken care of by someone. Jesus. Whatever. Whatever. That's just how it goes. Yeah, but it's a full mud pile down there. On a curve, on a public road. Just like, what? And the dude's over there cleaning for the construction company to make the curve for a delivery or something. It's like, I don't even understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. It sounds like a miscommunication. Like I haven't called in and bitched, but I'm sure someone else has. I got neighbors on the road that leave their house at least 15 to 25 times a day. And driving your car through mud when you're not really expecting to go off-roading, that's not fun. But whatever, not my gig. All right, I was going to try to keep this to a half hour. Success, sandwich success, smoothie success, chips, always success. Yeah. I don't know if I should film myself. I guess I will. My hair is probably a complete mess. There we go. Hey, you look at my cabinets? Oh, beard guy. All right. Mainly I wanted to make that smoothie on film because I had one the other day and it was amazing. So, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on today. Just doing some things. Stay safe. Take care of your things. Catch you on the next one. Smoothies and grilled cheese. Peace.